Hey guys, Bad Snacks here, and I have a very special guest with me, Camden. And Camden has been a student of mine with production for a couple years now, but she's also a killer instrumentalist, and she's going to be joining me today on a little review of the new Chase Bliss Lossy pedal.
Da-da-da-da, here she is in all of her glory.
Have you ever worked with a Chase Bliss pedal before?
Never.
Okay, so Chase Bliss is an awesome pedal company. They have a lot of really juicy stuff. So what's really cool about this pedal is that it's also in collaboration with Goodhertz, which I know is a plug-in company I've certainly told you a lot about because I use them all the time. So like the Wolf compressor, Wow Control, Mega Verb, and of course Lossy. So they made it into a physical pedal for analog goodies, and we're gonna talk about it today, get some fun sounds, and maybe make a beat.
Yes, sounds good.
Nice. Okay, so before we even get into this pedal, we're gonna talk about Lossy. So I actually just had Camden go into the other room and do some research, and I just wanna see, what does Lossy compression mean?
Like off the top of my head or off my notes?
You took notes.
I'll just like reference my notes. I said that it like reduces the size of the file, but it like takes out any unnecessary data that it doesn't think is needed, and it like takes it out. Using a Lossy audio format compresses sound data in a way that discards information not needed.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so the way that I like to describe Lossy compression is that it's when you take a giant file size, and let's say that you wanted to make it significantly smaller. The way that that works is that it takes out a lot of that digital information, and sometimes that looks like taking out certain frequencies and the fidelity of those frequencies. So the more that you compress a digital file, the more artifacts that you're losing. So I really want to make sure that we use the key term artifacts today because that is a key term for this pedal, especially. In the Lossy plugin, there's all these different settings that basically give you in real time what that compression would sound like. So in essence, it's basically a lo-fi plugin.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But what's also really cool about it, and like I said, we're going to really hang on to the term artifacts today, is because we can use a bunch of artifacts, which kind of sound a little bit like sound cubes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can picture that.
We're gonna make some sound cubes, but then we can also reduce the speed so that it kind of smears, and that's a setting that I like to use a lot. So I'm actually very interested to see how that translates on this pedal today. Yeah. Okay, and so we have Camden on the organelle, and I'm gonna just do a little bit of putzing around. So we have filter, global, verb, frequency, speed, loss, slope, packets, and mode. And we're just gonna focus on the primary effects for now because there are secondary effects, but we're gonna keep it simple. And so I'm gonna actually turn global all the way up because that's essentially our mix knob. And I'm going to hit bypass so that it is on. And let's turn the speed all the way down and the loss all the way up. And now let's see what we got. Oh. Whoa, that's fun. Okay, what if we turn the speed all the way up? Oh!
Dang.
Oh,
wow,
that's cool.
That's really cool.
We have our packets mode, which are basically like introducing different levels of randomness.
Okay.
So if you take the global down a little bit. Yeah. Then we have 3 modes. We have standard, inverse, and jitter. So right now we're on standard. Let's change the waveform on the organelle real quick. Okay, yeah, so now we're on a saw mode. Let's see what happens with that, with like a little bit more frequency range. Whoa! Yeah. And then this is jitter mode.
Ooh.
Oh!
That's sick.
That's like super video gamey.
I love that. Ooh.
And then this is back to standard mode. We also have a freeze mode, so can we play like a chord? Oh, that's fun.
unfreeze it?
And then you can unfreeze it that way.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's fun. If we hold these down. Keep playing? Yeah, cool. Nice. So basically what I just did is I used the secondary functions. So I love when pedals do this, which is basically you hit like the buttons here to engage the secondary functions. And as you play with these, see all the little white text underneath? So this one says gate.
Secondary?
Yeah, exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so you're basically getting like 12 knobs in 6.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
That's
so
really
I
cool.
always really appreciate when pedals do that because
Yeah.
it's a good use of space. So for instance, I just turned the decay up all the way on the reverb. We can turn the freezer ramp up. Keep playing. Yeah.
Whoa.
I think maybe let's switch instruments. Can we get
Yes.
you on guitar? Okay, all right. Yeah, do you want to just play a riff and I'll just throw this on? Ooh!
Dang.
We've switched.
Okay.
Whoa!
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's turn this up.
Oh, that's cool.
Whoa.
I like that a lot. What setting is this?
I put it on the packets, middle packet, and then
We're on jitter and the filter, the frequency. Okay,
frequency
cool.
is really high too.
Yeah, this is a really cool. That's
love
cool.
that.
Woo! Ooh, that's trashy. In like a good way.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, try going on, like, hold out one note real quick. Like, okay. That's so cool.
That is cool.
That's really cool.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Cool. Nice. So now we're gonna make a beat. Camden's gonna make a beat. Camden's gonna make a beat, and then we're gonna use Lossy all over it.
What are we thinking? Like faster, more like groovy?
You're in the captain's seat right now, so it's really whatever you feel.
Let's see.